Hello, gentlemen. I lied. I lied. I lied. Get fucked. I'm streaming. I'm streaming right now. At this very moment. At this very moment. I'm not skipping today. Not happening. I lied. Okay. Okay. Gentlemen. 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 We have decisions to make. Okay, we've got Rao Base that we could go to. We've got Cathedral of Manus Meteor. Oh boy, so many places to go. Okay, as far as scaling goes, it wants us to go Rao Base. Alternatively, we go back to base game. Because I could also go back and do... I could do, Faroum right now. To try to get rid of this torch. Because we're right at the end of Scadu Altis. So we're allowed to go wherever we want to go. Faroum is always a little bit of a sketchy situation. Also, if we go Faroum, we have to go fight Fortis X immediately. But I feel like I like that plan. Because I want to get back into it without doing something too insane. You know? Fix my build up a little bit. Here's hoping, man. Because I gotta lock back in. Get back into the rhythm. Not feel so scared. Beating the challenge today? We'll find out. Probably not. I'll be honest. I can only stream for 3 hours. Then I need to go. So, 50 bosses in 3 hours. It's not impossible, but I wouldn't bet on it. Jagged Bubbles, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. Alright, and now we're really looking for a new weapon, truthfully. Emperor of Dragons, thank you for the tier 1. Alright. Faroum can always be sketchy. I also got to remember the scaling. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Alright. What can you do? Not a whole lot. Knowing that there's an Invis Black Knife Assassin there is not easy. Oh, I'm not supposed to be vagabond. Hold on. Oh, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Am I supposed to... Like, there's not a ton that I can do there. But, like, maybe if it's not the first thing that I'm doing in the day, maybe it goes better. But, like, am I supposed to rip the entire... Whoops. Am I supposed to rip the entire, like, last 10 hours of the run all in one session? I don't know, dude. But, I mean, like, I get grabbed by an Invis Black Knife Assassin that I can't know's there. And then there's the Nox riding ant, which is always a pain in the ass to dodge. Layering attacks with the fire person. Yeah, I don't know. That sucks. No, you can't have Sentry Torch. That's not in the rules. Okay, smithing ones off rip is very lucky. Damn. Ah, fuck, dude. That sucks so bad. Okay, Somber 3, really cheap prawn. Okay, listen. I'm gonna try to stop being fucking depressed because this is a really good start.
Goodbye.
This is like the strongest Limgrave I've seen in like 50 attempts. Dude. My controller's sticky from the fucking hair product I put in right before I started stream because I was in a rush to start stream because I didn't have a ton of time. Now my controller's fucking sticky. Brother? Fuck, man, I'm pissed off. Hold on. Let me unplug my controller. See if I can clean this off. All right.
Have they, sir? But you, I can play turning root to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then it summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Jamma, thank you for the prime. Fuck me, man. I mean, maybe I need to save myself, like, easy-to-do areas. Maybe I should have done, like, Lake of Rot. But, like, Lake of Rot isn't exactly an easy area, you know? Like, needing to start up and get back into it when you're that late scaling is just fucking hard. Grizzly Fire Guy, thank you for the prime. I do need to get a smithing weapon at some point here, because we're good on smithing stones right now, but I need to find a weapon. It's cheaper if I just wait for a smithing weapon. I'll keep Bernasty in mind. He's got a somber 1. If we find a somber 2. We start liking the look of it. But we haven't seen any smithing 2s or somber 2s yet. I can't go over there. Help me. I'm stuck. Me too, man. Alright, getting a fuckload of stone swords. Okay, that's a smithing 3. That's cool. I don't have it, Ryan. I have no idea. Like, I have no way to look at it. Mutton Chops, thank you for the happy poop. God bless America. Somber 5. Still no smithing weapon. Bastard sword. All right. I guess we just go round table at this point. You could send it in my Discord, Ryan. Sending anything technical to Tanner is ambitious. Bro doesn't know. I doubt he knows how to download something from GitHub. If you type !Discord, Ryan.
It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering plate. Very let my hand.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one ensuring by the way. You do most time you are well.
Okay. Crystal darts are nice. Somber 7. Smithing 4. Nothing of much importance.
You're in no matter loud you.
Holy shit, it's heavy. I can sell one of those. I don't think I need to sell that. Okay. Good enough. Sophos, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate it. Somber 4. All right, we are a Somber 2 or 2 Smithing 2s away from being fucking turbo cranked here. to sneeze. I didn't. Oh, fuck, man. Alright, it's fine. Everything's fine. Getting Blythe's whole fucking armor set. God damn.
Welcome, you please. I'm hungry.
Okay, Golden Slam for an elemental attunement's pretty nice. I, of course, would prefer the cold attunement, but it's fine. Do I have a mod here to update the last death command? And if I don't, can somebody put a link to the clip? Okay. This is realistically a good run. I should not fucking tilt throw directly into a putrid spirit. I don't know what to do about this. I could kill it, I guess. Not a good idea. We'll leave it. Sergeant Keel, thank you for the prime. Oh my god, the upgrade mats are so good. I just need 2s. Some variation of 2s. Okay. We're getting no help here. Does nobody have the clip of that death? That's kind of crazy. Maze, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate you. Trying to go see what Patches and Selling have. Oh, that's so fucked. Alright. Oh boy. What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude. Dude. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. That sucks. I'm playing like a fucking idiot, dude. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. Gentlemen, French challenge is a use what you get, all bosses deathless randomizer. It's very hard. It's got region lock on it too. It's very hard. YouTube chat, can you test if the command pops up there? Gentlemen, Jamathy has requested that YouTube chatters type ! last death, no spaces. ! Last death. YouTube chatters. Cool. All right. Looks like it works. Nice. Oh boy. Another sacrificial twig.
And I can also let you know that why I am caught.
Okay. It's a nice rune arc. We like to pick those up, get the 10% HP buff activated as soon as we can. So I'll actually do it right now. All right.
Have they served you? I can play turning to aid you. You need O to the foot. Then it summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
All right, thank you, Jamathy. Gazing Finger. I believe this is the first time I've seen this weapon in French Challenge. I'm unfortunately picking it up at a time where I almost certainly will not actually use it for anything. But I do have it. Oh, shit. Good for crouch attack. Shit R2, though. Hold on, that was one-handed. This is a weird little R2, isn't it? I don't know if that's slower than normal Colossal charged R2s, but either way, Colossal Hammers are crouch attack weapons no matter what anyway. Poisonous Mist is a very good find. Okay. Uchi with Poisonous Mist is just like actually quite a solid weapon.
Name's Bert. Let me ask, are you here? Does your despite takes me any intro line? Now's the time.
Wow, smithing ones. Very nice.
Not float.
have a word. A play I am the wit. I'd heard and upon look the talk, thou art but a call forth. I was in straight torrents. 'Tis a bell. Forgive my.
Okay. That was the exact amount of runes needed to get this to +3. You'll be happy to know I bought my first gamer subs a couple days ago, and of course, use code Bushy at checkout. I am happy to hear that. Thank you, thank you. Hope you enjoy. Gentlemen, code Bushy at gamer subs and Cheeky. Get your free meat size. Okay, this guy literally has nothing. There's not a single useful thing there. Any certain product I recommend most? What, from gamer subs or Cheeky? Well, I'll answer both. Gamer subs cans are definitely the best. They're really nice. But they're also quite a bit more expensive per serving. It's like buying an energy drink instead of buying, like, a powdered energy drink. Because I think making cans is a lot more expensive than making a powder. But if you're not going to get the cans, I prefer the sugar cans, not the non-sugar cans. If you're not getting cans, raw meat, good flavor. Anime girl thigh, good flavor. Any of the lemonades, those are all good flavors. Blueberry lemonade, whatever Sweatsicles flavor is, it's some ridiculous combination of words. But that's like some sort of lemonade-y type flavor. What else? What else? Let me think here, chat. Zilberfish with 3 years. Thank you so much. My husband and I have been watching your streams for 3 years now. Thank you for your creative challenges, your clear enunciation, and your very gifable facial expressions. Not only are you a great entertainer, but I also appreciate the little glimpses of personal growth that occasionally shine through. What does that mean? Thank you also for your awesome Discord community, which I have grown quite fond of. Well, thank you, Zilberfish. She's talking shit. That's crazy. That's devious. Is the reason Bushy takes the bell bearing from the useless merchants because the bell bearing is needed to spawn the nighttime boss? No. No, that's just some sort of fucking completionist compulsion. Kmar with the 4 months in the prime. This from my cats. Well, thank you, Kmar. I bet the McGregor fight wasn't what you expected when you left us. I mean, listen. Obviously not what I expected, but let's not pretend like it was very surprising. You know? Like, he looked like he was a dude that wasn't really sure if he wanted to be fighting anymore, who hasn't fought in like 5 years. You know? And that's what he is. Blew his knee up. Because he's fucking old. Ooh. Okay. Colossal axe, though, so objectively bad. Well, I did just do an all-weapons run with the Rotten Great Axe. Objectively bad is not the right way to say it. It sounds like something I would say, but it's not the right way to say it.
It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering.
So I wouldn't be surprised if you're quoting me, but when I said that I was being fucking stupid and inflammatory. It's just, the Colossal Axe motion values are objectively worse than the Colossal Hammer motion values, which makes them a worse alternative to Colossal Hammers, all things being equal. But all things are not always equal. And even then, Colossal Axes are still very, very highly rated weapon class. Okay. I mean, let me take a look at my... Let me take a look at the runes situation. Because I could skip setup and start going for selling in patches right here. Just because this is such a strong weapon. But I'm only going to be doing that if I have a reasonable way to be a somewhat decent level. Sell 6 of those. Okay, and we're gonna go for the standard attunement with Poison Mist here. Bunny Dev, thank you for the tier 1. What am I doing? Okay, let's go there and take a look at this. Okay, we're mid-load. By how much? Who knows? Doesn't matter. Let's go kill things. Cool. Zilberfish with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, if I get a chest piece, I'm probably a little fucked, but also I have a ton of items still left to go pick up in this Limgrave, so I'm not gonna complain. Like, we're chilling. Okay. Let's make sure it's nighttime. Enigma, thank you for the tier 1. 3 years of tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
You there? Could you some claws?
Deathrite Bird is fine.
And I ended them. Oh, when they and so this is I hope.
Okay, I don't want to aggro the Deathrite Bird as I'm trying to kill these guys. All right. Hello, Deathrite Bird. Okay, there goes the rot. I don't actually know if they can be poisoned. Okay, this is a little awkward. I hate this move, I hate this move, I hate this move, I hate this move, I hate this move. Holy shit. Cool. Alright, pretty smooth. Wow. Two very good talismans. Crab. I'm fat now, aren't I? Yeah. Okay. I do want to go talk to Selin. But we don't need to do it right now at this very moment. Because I'm fat. And that makes things hard. I may not be fat now. Maybe. Okay, still fat. But I think it's got to be close. Just really heavy armor right now. I mean, shit, I might just have to go for it. At least I got a bunch of resists. Might just have to be what it is. Because I could go pick things up. That is an option. Or I could kill this boss while fat load. Oh boy. Can you poison these guys? You can. Nice. jumped a tiny bit early. All right.
Tarnish, I am. Why are you here? I dare say you're. Oh well, perhaps one must. I was as a revive. You still. Very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
Okay, a prayer book? Fuck it. I'll buy into the multi-level marketing scheme. Why not?
Well then. It's incant. Very well.
Okay. Wouldn't believe it.
May the golden orb
The multi-level marketing scheme scammed me. Wouldn't believe it. Still heavy. Alright, there we go. That's mid. Alright, mid-load with some chunky-ass armor and a good weapon. Granted, it's only +3, but that's fine. We have more stuff to pick up in Limgrave, but as far as Limgraves go, this one's pretty nice. Okay. Can't poison this guy. Crescent Moon Axe. A great axe? Still mid-load? Okay, that's overloaded. That's an issue. Okay, maybe it's not an issue. Oh god, it's gonna be an issue. I might just die here. Oh boy, I've had this situation before. This is, something. This is something. Okay, I mean, that doesn't leave me with much of a choice. I kind of have to go graveyard digging here. Unless I can get above 71.9 equip load. I don't think I can, though. All right. Works for me, man. I don't have a Somber 2, right? I don't think I do.
Well. You just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance. Cough up the boy. Order! Wait, please. I surrender. For Pete's sake, I can see. No one likes a boy. Well,
All right. Oh my good god. Okay. This has been the fattest limb grave I've ever had. Okay. Yeah, I mean, nothing great. All right. Well, in that case, we're going to go run the graveyards now. See what we get. Hello, bird. All right. Ooh. Bonnie Butchering Knife and Savage Lion's Claw.
Dear Castle. Well, can you please? I'm hungry.
Shit, he's got Golden Slam again, too. What does this do? Honing its cutting edge and increasing amount of HP recovered. Okay. Alright, we got one other graveyard besides this. That's nice. Okay. Okay. No Somber 2 anywhere. No Smithing 2s either. Oh my fucking Jesus, dude, I'm overloaded again. Oh my god, the fattest fucking Limgrave ever. Really want to get rid of this Visage Shield. I almost never go above 20 endurance in Limgrave, and I'm already at 25. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, listen, at least it's a good weapon. Oh my goodness. Why am I doing it this way? That's a really stupid way to do this. I'm still gonna be overloaded. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. With the help of the Ash of War, I go from overloaded to fat. I don't have a choice here, dude. Crazy.
Here to learn.
Ow. Can't see what the fuck he's doing. Am I fat? Oh my god, I'm fucking fat again. I didn't realize. Or overloaded. I was wondering why I couldn't fucking dodge anything. Oh, Jesus. Please. Okay. I mean, honestly, kind of a good pickup. That's going to combo well with Savage Lion's Claw. But, oh, Jesus. This is going to be such a terrible run to micromanage. Such a terrible Limgrave to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. Arsenal Charm. Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright. Okay. I no longer crutch on the L2 to be able to walk. I'm just fully heavy load. Yeah, this has been... This is quite the unlucky Limgrave, honestly. I mean, I'm ripping this shit. You can't stop me. Wait. Did I just recovery roll? Why was that roll fast? That wasn't a fat roll. Right? Pure luck. Yeah, Mr. YouTube chatter, this is a lucky, this is what luck looks like to you? I see. I'm feeling lucky, man. I'm feeling lucky. Cool. I'm happy that I picked that up. Car engine. Thank you for the gifted sub. That is the nice part of pulling a great shield for these catacombs. Don't need to sack any health or time. You just go. Well, getting a talisman pouch is not lucky. It's in fact unlucky. You really don't want talisman pouches. You have to get them, but you want to avoid them for as long as you can. And I guess you don't technically have to get them. They can roll to areas where you don't have to go. They can roll to a key item check instead of a boss. Okay. When did Bushy hit his last PB for this run? I think it was run 15. You guys can go to Bushy VODs if you're curious. I uploaded the full... I've been uploading full French Challenge runs over there. Of the most successful attempts. Lucerne. Okay, honestly not really an improvement. Smithing 1. But I'm still somehow fat load. I guess I don't have the benefit of Oath of Vengeance anymore. What? Okay. Let's take this off the bar. We don't want it. Okay. Help me. I'm stuck. Okay, can I get a little bit more than 600 runes? Yes. All right, we're not going to be leveling any more endurance here. Cuz 30 is plenty until like super late game where heavy load is a death sentence and runes are already very well set up. Like, it just doesn't make sense for us to have any more endurance in this. That's a good weapon. I actually want to take the shield off for this because I want to one-hand this weapon and have access to the L2. Can revenants be slept? I don't know. What? What? How are you not dead? And if we could get rid of the shield, that would be excellent. All right. All right, we want the ability to block through here, so I'm going to pull the shield out. Where am I? Wait, actually, where the fuck am I? Okay. Okay, so this is the Carrion Sorcery Sword. So if I wanted to cast spells with it, I could. But I don't have any sorceries to cast. Oh, fuck my ass, dude. This is not a good situation. Okay. I suppose I have this. Yeah, the R1s on this are quite a bit more impressive. And then the L2 is going to be pretty juicy. Okay, let's make sure to take our riposte. L2 is going to be pretty juicy when there's openings for it. What? All right. Works for me. Works for me. What a situation. Arsenal charm done been gone. Wow, there's not even jump R2s on it. I thought there would be jump R2s, but no. Jump R1s. Yeah, I mean, this is just a verified Limgrave situation here, man. I had to stand too far out. So stupid. Out here just desperately looking for items. Trying to not be fat. Yo, who got the Ozempic? Let me get off the pig. Okay, that's not it. Who got a little bit of Zempi for the boy? No? Dang. Nobody's ever got any Zempi for the boy. All right. Let's do one blue flask, because all of our damage from our sword is on impaling thrust, and the shield crutches very heavily on its L2. get to Consecrated Fields if you don't get the secret medallion? You don't? You have to find it? A dog. Dog with the big. Holy fucking smithing ones, man. I've never seen so many smithing ones on a single seed. Smithing 2, maybe? Okay. Oh boy. Quite the journey. Okay, this is Promise Consort Radon. I don't want anything chasing me in there. Probably want the thrusting sword. Oh boy, here we go. Hold on. Oh boy. Maybe I do want to press L2 on the shield. Maybe that is the play here. Get dodged, idiot. Fucking bamboozled. Windy Crystal Tear. I believe I still have... Okay, that's great. I actually got rid of blood sucking. So our physic is now usable, and it makes us not fat. So that's kind of sick, I think. This is the not fat one, not the iframe one. Oh, fuck. It's the iframe one. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. But good news is... I believe that's both of the only 2 physic tiers that are bad are now gone. So that's good. What? What are you doing, man? Get a fucking job. Does this guy have red blood? Get blocked, idiot. He does have red blood, which means this is not going to be a snail situation. All right. No, the shield is legitimately a good weapon. It's just not legitimately a good weapon right here, where I would rather have a real weapon and one that doesn't make me fat as shit, you know? All right. Oh. Oh my god, fighting her fat load is going to be a pain in the ass. I don't know what to do about this. What? Why did she not do her move? I'm supposed to run the other way, man. Oh, I fucked that up, but this was... It just... There's not a ton to be done. I have no damage, and I'm fat. I can pray for it to go well, but like if the Limgrave loot is just gonna fuck me that hard, there's not a ton of options. Crystal darts could be good. Yeah, I'll take crystal darts. All right. Oh, joy. What a weapon. Double peak, I missed your super chat from 3 minutes ago. Have I ever played Convergence on stream? I sure did. A couple weeks ago. A video's getting made for it. Scott, thank you for the membership. Plot Vow with the tier 1 as well. Thank you. Thank you, boys. God, perfumes are so shitty. So easy to forget how shit these perfumes are. Zilberfish with 100 bits as well. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why they made this weapon class so unapologetically bad. All right, how about we have a nice limb grave that doesn't make me turbo fat for the entirety of the limb grave? How's that sound? Okay. Last run did have some good weapon loot. Like, the fact that we had several good Ashes of War was really nice. Had Red Hot Wet Blade as well. And there's just like, there's really not a ton of options in the spot I found myself. Not getting yellow damage against Renala while being fat load. That's a tough spot, you know? That's a tough spot to be forced to figure out. All right. Smithing ones. Smithing ones, somber ones. One huge upside of this weapon is that it'll be really cheap to upgrade if I get any upgrade mats. That's a positive, you know?
Name's but let me ask, are you here? Does your fate despite but takes me back any into all I now's the time.
Okay, 2 smithing 2s is actually a really good amount. Spinning weapon is interesting. You don't have to be doing me like this, my boy. You could be regular. Okay, plenty of smithing 3s. Tailoring tools is also cool. I did forget to look at tailoring tools to see if there was a way to get myself mid-load, because there might have been. Could have done that. Do you think you're at a point where any day now you might finish? Brother. Yeah, that's been the case the whole... Oh, wait, I can't quit out. The whole time. Like, what kind of fucking question is that? No, I don't think I can beat it? Like, what do you want me to hear? Like, what do you want to hear out of me here? I don't think merchants can drop wet blades. Duelist.
Please stop this.
Please stop this. Okay, I mean, we're good on 2s and 3s. I need to find some 1s. This is a very odd spot to end up in. 2s and 3s are normally the sticking point. It really sucks when 1s are the sticking point. Ones are in Mistwood Merchant Promise. Shit, I hope so, homie. I hope so. I mean, I can do a fucking +0 Limgrave again if I have to. I would rather not. I would like a lucky run. That's what I would like. That would be nice. I think I've paid my dues. Okay. All right. He's back. Okay.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering plate. Very let my hand.
All right.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one ensuring, by the way,
Oh, fuck.
you do most
I found my sneeze. Okay, I mean, that's a smithing 4. Somber 4, too. But I need 1s. Come on, Twin Maidens. Do it for me. Oh, my goodness. Alright, well, at least we got rid of Visage Shield way faster this time. Okay. I feel like there's maybe a legit argument to go hunting down open world bosses to see if any of them are undead, since we have Sacred Blade right now.
Well,
But
I'm angry.
wow. This is ridiculous. Rob, so lucky. This is not lucky in any definition of the word. Rivers of Blood is certainly not going to change that. Gentlemen, hot take that shouldn't be a very hot take at this point. Rivers of Blood isn't a good weapon under any circumstances. Not even close to best in slot for Bleed Katana. Bleed Katana is a category of weapon that ain't even that good anyway. Royal Greatsword. Oh, brother. It was gravity stones. I'm not even convinced it was the best option pre-nerf. Like, it got nerfed to all shit. Lots of status builds got nerfed to all shit, but I feel like that was a usage nerf and not a power nerf. Got nerfed because so many people were using it, not because it was too strong. Which sometimes you gotta do that. Like, if you're FromSoft and there's still fucking millions of people playing your video game, and they have this perception that the meta is very narrow, and that their choice of weapons are like rivers of blood and that's about it, sometimes you gotta nerf it to say like, hold on, use something else. Trust me, you'll have a fun time. Sometimes you gotta do that. I wouldn't be opposed to doing like a Elden Ring 1.0 run and go back through an old patch of the game and see what was different and how it performed. Okay, that's a Somber 2. It's actually a really good find because it means finding a Somber 1 does something for us now. Or it does a lot more for us than it otherwise would, but we don't find a Somber 1. And we're out of stuff to check. So, fuck my whole ass, man. Melania's waterfowl is a lot harder in 1.0. Are you talking about launch patch or the pre-launch patch? And is that true? I don't know if that's true. ER 1.0 when Radon was Radon. See, the Radon nerf I feel like was also horrendously overstated. Like, what they did is they made it so that his hitboxes were less fat. They made it so that you wouldn't be getting hit, like, on the opposite side of the map when the sword was definitely not hitting you. That's what the nerf was. But people still love to get elitist about it.
You'll no matter loud, you're...
Need to pop that rune arc. Nope, not that. Okay. balls. I see big balls over there.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
Alright, big scary bird. Holy shit. God, I was hopeful. I was hopeful that it might not suck. Oh, fuck me. Not what I wanted. Oh, dude. I need a somber one. This is gonna fucking suck. Okay. The worse version of the same weapon. Excellent. At least I'm not fat, right?
I dare say you're well, but one must. I was exiled as a revile. You still.
All right, come on, Sullen. Somber one.
Anticipate grief.
Bloodblade, kind of sick. Gotta remember that's here. Bloodblade could make this +0 Limgrave significantly more tolerable. Crouch poke with anything is a thing. It's just way better on Colossals, because what I just did to that Crystallian, you can do to a lot more things than just Crystallians. Because the only reason you want to be crouch poking is because it's a fast way to, like, infinitely have stamina. And if the hits that you're doing are causing the enemy to flinch, then you just stun lock them because you don't run out of stamina. So if you have a broken Crystallian, they should never be able to attack because you should just be crouch poking them. But with something like Colossal Weapons, a lot more things should just never be able to attack, like Onyx Lords and Duelists and Black Knights. Am I light roll? No. It's a legit question. Is it Torsad's propaganda or is Melania legit weak to whips? I mean, she's not weak to them. Okay, here's the unique value proposition of whips. And why you might like that on Melania. Whips have way longer hitboxes than pretty much anything else. Meaning you can be further away and attack and still hit the enemy. But you may say, why the fuck do I care? I'm in attacking range when I attack. But not always. Sometimes you roll and then you have to, like, take a little step forward before you can attack. And, like, that's not something you would have to do with a whip in that situation, you know? Melania is a boss that if you're able to hit her in the middle of a good portion of her animations, she will flinch. So there's all kinds of punish windows that Melania has that require you to be in an attacking position when it looks like she's about to hit you, which can be awkward and require kind of precise rolling. The kind of stuff that you would probably only learn how to do if you fought her a bunch of times for many hours straight doing ridiculous, stupid challenge runs, you know? So if you don't have that kind of knowledge of how to do the niche little roll tech, to get into the right position to actually get those punishes. It can seem like whips give you punishes that you would otherwise not get.
Wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all! For Pete's sake, concede! Christ, are you dicks, boy? Fine. It was bound to happen someday. What a shit show.
Okay. Okay.
Well then.
Okay, come on, Patches, save me. Oh my goodness. Okay. He actually did it. The madman fucking did it. Okay, well, let's think here. I have a 2, a somber 2, got plenty of smithing 2s. I believe Bernal has a 3. Am I right in saying that? Was that this seed? There's going to be a good bit of, like, shuffling that we're going to end up doing here. Somebody had a somber 2. Or I have a somber 2, right? Hold on. I'm unlocked. I'm trying to decide how I'm leveling. I believe Bernal has a 3. Does somebody have a somber 4? That's a 4 right there, right? Okay. Does somebody have a somber 5? No. Let's go check Bernasty right quick. Okay, no, he doesn't have a 3. That must have been a different run. Okay. Alright, well that simplifies things a little bit, I suppose.
Well then.
Okay, there's one smithing 4 there. I think we're going to get stopped out at smithing 4s. Okay, that's plenty of 3s. Okay, and then I've got one smithing 4. Did Bernal have a 4 as well? No, I think he had a smithing 5. Okay, well, one smithing 4 takes us to plus 10, which is the equivalent of a somber 4.
Fight can happily.
Okay.
Well, I took you no matter it. Lay out your own.
Okay, first things first, Is that Carrion Glint Blade Staff going to be the cheapest? No, it looks like this Chilling Perfume bottle is going to be the cheapest. Okay, so let's make sure to hold on to the Chilling Perfume bottle. I don't think I've popped a Rune Arc yet. Okay, there's 10. All right. Now it's our job to find another weapon somewhere. And if we can, then we actually have like super good Limgrave upgrade level. And we're really in quite a good spot. If we can't, we're going to have to +0 Limgrave, which sucks. It all just becomes a lot easier if I manage to stumble across one single weapon. At this point, it really doesn't even matter what it is. Everything's a huge power spike. Anyone saying Rivers of Blood ain't good doesn't know anything? Yeah, you're right. I don't know anything. Why would I possibly know what I'm talking about? There's items back here. I don't remember how many. Wow. Somber 2. Doesn't matter. But interesting. All right. Let's go pick things up then.
Can you hear me? Help me.
If I know what I'm talking about, explain what items in DLC buff rivers. Okay. Let's think. I suppose if you like rolling, you could use some leaded talismans. That could get you some good value. I'm being sarcastic. I don't know. Why don't you enlighten me about what your brilliant DLC build of Rivers of Blood is? Tell me how you build it. Ansbach armor set 14%. Does that work with Rivers of Blood? Is Rivers of Blood really considered a blood oath? Ash of War? That would surprise me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't expect that to work with it. Nonetheless, I don't think that's a very big needle mover. Especially considering you're gonna want White Mask anyway. Like, value above replacement, you could put Rakshasa on, and the difference is a couple percent. Like, it's not a very big deal. That is cool to know. It doesn't change my opinion, because, again, value above replacement, we're talking about having 3 pieces of armor that could be getting you damage in other ways. Like, we're literally talking about a 3% difference here. That might explain why I don't know about it, because it's not worth knowing about. But, you know, believe what you will. Okay. %, plus 10% White Mask. Rakshasa is 6%, and you need White Mask. Okay, so yes. 3%. Brother, this is what I said. This is a 3% difference here.
This way, tarnished. May I apply on the witch? I'd heard and upon the talk thou art possessed.
Does that make Rivers trash?
I was
No.
entrusted by torrents.
The general motion values of the weapon class and of the Ash of War make it not good. Buff it all you want. It would need a lot more than an armor set to bring those motion values up high enough for it to actually be contending for something good. If I have to explain why blood-sucking tier is especially good on bleed builds, then I give up. Blood-sucking tier is especially good on bleed builds? Why is that? Because it won't buff your bleed damage? This is ambitious. Holy. Like, it's actually... Okay, let me lock in. But blood-sucking tier is going to be worse on bleed builds than on bleed builds. I couldn't tell what that move was. It looked weird. I definitely should not be doing that. That charged R2 animation is too long. So chat, you remember when I was telling you about how Melania has these... There's a good few punishes in Melania's moveset that are just like interrupting her attack chains. You attack her while she's in the middle of an attack chain. The biggest one is when she dodges to the left, right there. That move that just happened. She does that, and you hit her out of that. That's the most important mid-attack interrupt that you have, and you can do it with pretty much any weapon. But there are a few more. Oh, I got the fucking turnaround. That sucks. What? Alright. Oh, fuck. That sucked. Alright. Ow. Okay. Didn't get my weapon out of it that I was hoping for, but that's alright. I should probably go get more red flasks. Jim Ross, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I wouldn't say it's trash, but putting it over bandits' curved swords or something is bonkers. Well, this is just a matter of semantics at this point. Like, like, it's not even the best bleed katana is the thing. Bleed katana is not an archetype of weapon that's very strong. And Rivers of Blood isn't even the best at doing that. It's very overrated. It's something that's considered to be much better than it is. Both Rivers of Blood and Bleed katanas. Thank you for the super chat. Can't fake the funk. Melania Clutch deserves $2. Well, thank you, thank you. Either way, Mr. YouTube chatter, you're being a tiny bit of an ass about this. You're not being a tiny bit of an ass about this. You're being quite an ass about this. So, I don't know. Stop. Oh, whoops. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I don't give a fuck if you ban me, to be honest. I mean, I figured. I just don't want you to be an asshole. You're kind of needlessly being an asshole about it. There's not much of a reason, you know? Truthfully, you don't exactly strike me as the most well-socialized person, so it doesn't surprise me that social consequences don't make you scared. But also, you're just, like, not fun to be around, you know? That is good to know, though. I will be sure to do Ansbach's set whenever we do get around to Rivers of Blood. Because that will be best in slot armor. So that'll be cool. Cigar Pete, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Taking his advice post-ban would be really, really funny. What? His advice to use the armor set? Well, of course I'm going to use it. I didn't know that it buffed Rivers of Blood, and now I do. Why would that be funny? What? There's so many of you chatters that are just like primal about fucking Twitch chat drama. You know, like that guy can say something that I didn't know and still be an ass about it. And still, my opinion cannot change. Like, all these things can be true at the same time. It's not like I have to know everything and I have to own him with my facts and logic. You know, like, let's fucking be serious for a second. You know, gentlemen? Sneaky, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thorny cracked tier. Alright, nice. Like, just because that guy taught me something about Ansbach's armor set working for Rivers of Blood's Ash of War doesn't mean that he was, like, allowed to be a weird little asshole about it. You know, that's not what that means. And just because that armor set does help Rivers of Blood doesn't mean that it's not a significant enough change for me to change my opinion about it, you know? Like, listen, if it was like, oh, hey, Mr. Streamer, you don't know about this item in the game that makes it twice as effective, it's like, okay, well, maybe I should reconsider, you know? Like, him being right about one thing doesn't mean he's allowed to be a little weirdo about it, you know? I'm happy that I know about it now. But that doesn't make his behavior justified, you know? It's not like an all or nothing kind of situation. Sometimes I feel like you guys treat it that way. Being right doesn't mean you're allowed to be a dickhead about it. God, getting a weapon would be nice. Oop, whoops. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright. Missed the backstab. Okay, this is gonna be awkward. I kind of need him to idle. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for him to idle again. I feel like this is the safest way to go about this fight. There it is. Okay. Red Hot Wet Blade. That's nice. Grease is really only useful for a very, very short period of the run. Most grease is like... The numbers on most grease is so fucking bad that you don't want to bother if you have, like, anything above, like, a +5 smithing weapon, you know? Oh, I forgot that there's an invasion here. That's not good. Stormcaller. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. There's like a little book pickup that I can do over here. Dismounter is low-key underrated even though Curved Greatsword sucks ass. I don't actually think Curved Greatsword moveset's that bad. I mean, it's not great. I'd say it's like Rivers of Blood tier. You know? Like, it's usable. You know what I'm saying? It's not, like, actively bad. Can't tell if that's rage bait or genuine. It's mid. Like, it's mid-tier. Like, what do we... What do you mean, rage bait? This is not... This is not rage bait. Curved greatswords are not top-tier weapons, and neither is Rivers of Blood. But they're usable. Specifying Rob as the poster boy of being middle of the road. Shit, if we had to think about the most average weapon in Elden Ring, what would it end up being? I'll have a better answer whenever I get the all weapons run done. And, like, truthfully... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's crazy. Okay. Truthfully, there's, like, a lot of really unusable shit in Elden Ring. So for that reason, what actually ends up being, like, the middle of the road out of all weapons is probably going to be, like, really quite bad. Realistically, something I would never actually use. But, you know, if we're talking about... If we're trimming the fat and, like, not talking about the shit that nobody thinks about using, and we're just including the stuff that gets included in the conversation when you're like, oh, I'm doing an Elden Ring build. You know? I feel like Rivers of Blood might end up being in that conversation. It's inflammatory because it's just overrated. You know? Would you say it's average? No, this is below average for sure. Flails aren't good. Flails are bad. Could be Bloodhound's Fang, to be honest. That's a crazy take. Bloodhound's Fang is too high up there. I mean, listen, Bloodhound's Fang is not, like, top tier. But it's definitely above Rivers of Blood. Like, no question. Okay. I'm saying it, it's a torch. Torch being middle of the road weapon, honestly, not a crazy take. Somehow, some way. Whoops. Oh, next shot. Alright. Chat, I have a new speculative hot take that just popped into my mind. Okay? I'm not sure if I actually agree with it, but, like, I like the vibe of it. You know? I'm not sure that a single somber weapon in the whole game is top tier. Truthfully. I don't think a single somber weapon in the game is best in class. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Death's Poker? I mean, Death's Poker... Truthfully, I wouldn't describe Death's Poker as top tier because it's awkward as all fuck to use. Like, it requires really wide open damage windows and, like, really precise scripting or other stuff to make it work. Like, when it's really good, it's because you're doing the Ash of War when something's getting staggered. But staggering with that greatsword moveset is so hard. So it's really... Ow. It's really not self-contained. Right, can I lock in and kill this guy? Like, you have to stagger with something else, and then Ash of War with Death's Poker. Like, it's just way too awkward to use. Moonlight Greatsword, pretty top tier contender. I'll give you that. Moonlight Greatsword's quite nasty. They did nerf it, so it's less nasty than it was. Blasphemous Blade is also pretty good, but I think if we're gonna make an argument, it would probably be Dark Moon Greatsword. Claw Great Hammer. I mean, there's just, like, absolutely no chance, honestly. Like, Great Hammers, there's simply no way. There's simply no way Beast Claw Great Hammer can be best in class. Like, listen, I can't call something top tier if there's something else in the same weapon class that does the same thing better, you know? And that's the fate of most somber weapons. Because not being able to have an attunement and not being able to choose your Ash of War is a really big disadvantage. Euphoria, or is that overrated? I wouldn't call Euphoria top tier. It's good. I wouldn't call it top tier. Alablaster's quite nice. It's true. Alablaster's pretty juicy. Eleonora pole blade, probably best twin blade? Absolutely not. And it's not close. No way. Listen, chat, I kind of like the vibe of that take. That's a juicy hot take. I'm not sure it's actually true, because Dark Moon Greatsword's pretty nice. Are we talking S tier or just best in class? Well, it can't be S tier if it's not best in class. But if something's going to be best in class, then there can be an argument of if it's, like, good enough to be S tier. You know? Because, yeah, like, best in class torch is not going to be S tier. Blasphemous Blade got to be the exception. I mean, it's good. I don't think it's that good, though, honestly. I could see an argument for Alablaster, for Dark Moon Greatsword. I thought I saw something else that I maybe thought. Discourse has streamer staring at a map. I gotta get going soon. Sonav, absolutely not. No way. Not in current patch. Fire Knight Greatsword is smithing. Can't see an argument for Moonveil? God, no. No, Moonveil's, like, actually bad. Like, genuinely below average. Genuinely. Bloodhound's... No, it's not Bloodhound's Fang either. Bloodhound's Fang is good. It's not top tier. Are we talking about best in slot for every weapon slot? No. I'm talking about S tier weapons. But I don't think a weapon can be S tier if it's not best in class. Like, listen, if there's a weapon in the same weapon class that does the same thing better, how possibly are you going to be S tier, you know? Like, there's literally a better alternative. Zamora Curve Sword, listen, I think it runs into the Death's Poker problem. It's really good when it's good, and it sucks donkey balls when it's not. I don't think it can be S tier. It's very strong, though. All right, gentlemen, that's all I got for the night. I will see you tomorrow. We're doing something with Tanner and Ryan, okay? I got to get going, though. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye.